Okay, welcome back. This is Ed Hill, Region 5 RDMHS, and one of the developers of the SITREP tools. In the last couple episodes and videos, we've been over how to download the zip file containing the SITREP files, how to unzip those and save them to a location on your computer, and finally how to install the SITREP tool components on your computer. Now that we've gotten there, we need to start jumping in and using the tool. This video is going to concentrate on creating a new user or adding a new user to the SITREP tool and why we do that. So let's get started. Once the tool's been installed, you'll see that a SITREP shortcut or icon has been added to your desktop somewhere. It's a little blue California, but you can't really tell because it's covered by the word SITREP. We know we've got the correct version because it's V2.7 and that's the one we wanted. So to access it, just like any other programs, we're going to double click it. Once the SITREP tool starts, let me change my monitor here. You can see that we are at version 2.7, and you're going to see that there are some changes from 2.5.2, which is probably the last version that most people had, to 2.7. In there you'll see that a lot of the exports are gone, and the only thing that's left is the export to PDF. In addition to that, we've added some email functionality and some other things which we'll go over shortly. But let's stay focused on what we're here to do today, which is to create a new user. Before you can create a situation report, the SITREP tool is going to ask you to log in as a user. Right now the tool comes with a default account of J Doe or John Doe with a password of DOE. That's just the last three letters of his name. And that is used just to get in, play with the tool, and get used to it. When you're ready to actually add a user and start really using the tool, you need to come out here to the main menu and click on this Add New User button. When you do that, the Add New User form comes up, and this is where you put all your information in. As you can see by the asterisks here and the red text, the ones with the asterisks are required information that the form won't let you move or advance without filling out. It'll let you close it without saving it, but it won't let you move any further or save the data. And the first one that we need to enter is our username. I'm going to enter Hill E because that's the one I'm used to and I use at work. I'm going to enter my first name, my last name, and I'm just moving from field to field by hitting the tab key. If you want to move backwards, you can hold down the shift key and move backwards, or you can use your mouse and just click on the field that you want. For a password, I'm going to make up a password and put it in there. And then for a position, we have pre-filled these with the most popular ones that would be filling out this form. If your position is not in here, you can choose other. I'm an RDMHS, so I'm going to go ahead and choose RDMHS. And then for my phone number, I'm going to go ahead and put in my desk phone number. And then the alt phone, it can be a cell phone, a pager, any other alternative methods that you want to include that they might be able to reach you during a disaster. I'm going to go ahead and include my cell phone in there because how frequently I'm on the road. And then a fax number if they want to send you any faxes or if you want to include that information. And finally, an email address. The email address is necessary because of any electronic communication done by the SITREP tool. Once you're done, you can click Save, or if you got interrupted while you were entering this stuff, you can hit Close without save, and that'll erase everything in the form, and the user will not be created. If you're in a username that's already in existence, for instance, if I put in J Doe and I click Save, the tool is going to warn you that that user is already in existence. And we want that in there so that nobody has any question over who created the report. So I'm going to put my username back to Hill E, and then I'm going to click Save. Then we get the box that says the Add New User was a success. So we're going to click OK, and it's going to take us back out to the front menu. Now the reason all this information is important is so that when we go to create a report or an update, and we click in Log In, let me move this back up so you can see the login screen. When we come to the login screen, we want to make sure that not just anybody can use our information, our address and our email address and our phone number and start making reports in our names. So we want to have that little level of security. And then also when we click OK here to create the initial report, you can see that everything that we put in that form has been passed on to here. We have our report creator name, the position, the phone number, the alternate phone number, and then the email address. And then this way they can contact us should they have any questions. And then that's pretty much it to add a new user and why we add the new user. In the next video, we're going to go over filling out the minimal requirements of each SITREP report in this form. And in addition to that, we'll look at some of the other sections that are included in this form and go into them a little bit more detail. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been helpful.